What's up, everybody? We are back with the Broadcast Podcast. And I know it's been a while, but it's okay because you know why? Great masterminds always cook up something spectacular. All right. This is what we do. We hold you guys into suspense. You want to know when the next episode is. Well, guess what? You're in luck because today is it. Welcome to the Grimcast Podcast. It's your boy Lone Wolf Grim. With me is
It's your boy TJ. What up, y'all? What up, what up, what up?
and
Let's get into it.
we are going to talk about the importance of male role models. Because I feel like we all should have a male role model in our life, i.e., your dad, your brother, uncle, cousin, mentor, whatever, right? So, Mr. TJ, what is a role model and are they important to society?
I think a role model is someone that isn't perfect but strives to live their life in a good way and that other people can take example from. I think a lot of times role models get people confuse role models with, oh, they're supposed to be perfect people. Like, people are human just like anyone else. So I think role model is just someone who literally lives life in a way that others can live their life by. It's not them being perfect, but it's them striving to be a better person every day. And I think they're important. I'm like, not everyone gets to have one. I mean, that's why people end up leaning on role models from like artists, uh, like whoever inspires them. You know what I'm saying? Because not everyone has a personal role model in their life that they can get on board with. But yeah,
I feel like I understand that. And I feel like my definition of a role model is a person who can influence another person. You know, like for example, like street niggas, for example, right? You have the OG. You got the OG of the crew. Everybody else, they look up to the OG. Although he ain't doing quote unquote the right shit, they still look up to him. He's still their role model. He has some type of influence in their life. That's kind of how I look at what a role model is a person who can influence another person. Are they important to society? Absolutely. I feel like everybody should have a role model because even good and bad role models, honestly, because it's like you can learn from both sides. You can learn what to do for future references, and you can learn what not to do for future references. A lot of the people I look to up as role models have done a lot of fucked up shit. I look to them as motivation of what not to do in life. Them niggas back and forth in jail. Motherfuckers got kids and shit that they ain't taking care of. You feel me? Yeah, they my role models. They my role models of what not to do. Then I have the role models of what to do.
as I said, to me, a role model is someone you can take example from. It doesn't necessarily have to be good or bad. It's just okay. Well, now I know not to live my life like that.
Yeah.
Like, it just depends, you know.
What do you think the changing landscape of masculinity will lead if we have more role models, more male role models? How do you think the landscape of masculinity will change? Because right now it's a lot of shit that quote unquote men shouldn't be doing. Hence emotions. Men shouldn't show emotions. Men shouldn't be able to argue back for whatever reason. Men can't defend themselves. We just supposed to take down and get punched on every chance we get. If you respond or defend yourself, it's considered sassy or you're doing extra. Me personally, I feel like if more men actually get together and ask questions of what of what a man is and actually get to the boiling point of it, I feel like we can actually further, progress, further progress masculine instead of regressing. That's why niggas comfortable with doing weird gay shit nowadays. Niggas comfortable fucking spreading eagle in the bathroom and shit. Like niggas are really comfortable with that shit. What the fuck? Niggas out here spreading eagle in the bathroom and shit. Niggas out here want to get their ass ate and shit.
I just think that. I think it's gonna change now because I feel like more men are more present now, like in their kids' life, you know.
Yeah.
So I think it's still already starting to see a change, you know. But it's also going back to that whole like leading by example. It's gonna be a minute before it gets corrected, just because I feel like there's a lot of men who really haven't. Like, they're still learning how to be men as they're already trying to teach a child or someone else how to be a man, you know?
Right.
I just think that it's like a lot of people, and I know at some point it's like, okay, yeah, you have to get yourself together, you know what I'm saying? But I think there's also like a thing where it's like a lot of men haven't had any examples of how to be a man, or they've had really shitty examples, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And just like they have the whole saying, you are the company you keep. Well, you become a product of the environment you're raised in.
Yeah.
You know, so it's like, but also at the same time, that's not an excuse because it's like at some point you have to like.
You gotta move out of that.
I'm 20 something or 30 something. It's like you just have to stop making an excuse for it. And like, yeah, life's not fair. You have things that you deal with. You know what I'm saying? And like, it's not an excuse. This is something I still like am learning myself. It's not an excuse to behave badly.
Right.
Like, what you've been through is not an excuse to behave poorly. And that's something that's like, I'm still learning, like, kind of, you know what I'm saying? Like, you don't get to, like, at some point you can't keep using it, like, how you grew up or what happened to you as an excuse to, like, keep doing toxic things, you know? So it's like, you gotta do what you have to do or whatever, like, whether it's therapy or, sometimes you don't want to talk about the stuff that you've been through or, like, work through it, but, like, that's the only way to get yourself better as a person. And I feel like men need to do a lot of healing. Like, we have to.
100%.
There's a lot of stuff that we don't talk about, and I feel like the whole sassy movement or the whole men want to be the females thing. I think it's some men, they do act very feminine sometimes when it comes to like how they want to express emotions, but I think a lot of people are just a lot of men are frustrated, you know. Yeah. Like a lot of men are asked to talk about how they're feeling, and then
when you get
it's either not listened to or it's taken like
out of
context.
Yeah.
But I also feel like that's another thing too, where men don't know how to communicate because it's not something that's openly talked about.
You know what it is?
On how to do it.
You know what it is? I don't think is that men don't know how to communicate because men can communicate really fucking well. If you want to know how I know, play the fucking game with them. Them motherfucker, we can communicate like a motherfucker playing the game.
Yeah, but that's different though.
No,
a lot of men don't know how to talk.
Right, but what I'm saying is
when it comes to real feelings.
Right, that's what I'm saying. Like it's not the fact that we don't have those communication skills. We have them shits. We just don't. The problem is that we don't have that trust to communicate that with. That's the problem. It's never been about the communication. We can communicate our fucking asses off. We play the game with each other. We can call some shit out in 30 seconds. Why? Because we can break down and we know what we're communicating about. When it comes to our emotions, we have to find somebody we trust that can break down that what we're saying. It shouldn't. Yeah, it could be man to man, but at the end of the day, it's like, bro, I don't feel like telling my nigga what I'm going through all the time. And I'm pretty sure he don't want to tell me what he's going through all the time. So that's where we rely on our women to we rely on our women to talk to us and tell us how our day is and what we're going through. And if our women don't respond with the way we expect them to respond, if they're shooting it down or they're ignoring it or they be like, oh, ain't nobody trying to hear that, then yeah, we're gonna shut down. And then when we get y'all the same shit y'all ass back, then it's a fucking problem. You never hear me. You never understand me. You never listen to me. Yes, the fuck we do. Y'all don't be listening to us. Y'all want to get the last fucking word instead of shutting the fuck up and listening. We can listen like a motherfucker and we can communicate really well. But if you don't shut the fuck up and just actually comprehend and actually take heed of what we're telling you, you realize that most of the time that we're not fucking fussing. We're trying to explain the severity of the situation and we're trying to give you a solution. You're coming to us with nothing but problems and we're trying to give you the solution, but you're getting mad because the solution is not what the fuck you want to hear. Too fucking bad. You shouldn't be satisfied with something with shit you want to hear because it could be some bullshit. Why would you want to sit here and hear bullshit all day? And that's why y'all be getting fucked around by these niggas that be saying bullshit at y'all ear. Because that's what y'all want. Y'all want to hear that bullshit. Y'all want niggas to fill y'all head up with dreams and shit, knowing damn well they fucking lying. And then when you got somebody who's actually expressing how he feels and coming to you straightforward, it scares you because you're not used to this shit. You're not used to this shit. You're so used to dealing with niggas who's gonna lie and cheat and bump your fucking head up. And then when you come across somebody who's actually genuine and authentic with you, it fucking scares you. And 9 times out of 10, that's not even y'all's fault, ladies. It's really not y'all's fault. It's mainly niggas' fault because we do it. We get it so much that we just feel like it's a part of life now. We feel like that the only way we can get you is by lying and pumping your head over bullshit. We've been doing it for so long that it's become a fucking natural part of living. It's become a natural way of life. So it's harder for the rest of the good niggas who's actually have intentions and actually want like the family, want to get married, want to have all that shit. Yeah, it's harder for these niggas because we gotta deal with fuck. We gotta compete with fuck niggas, and the fuck niggas are winning. The fuck niggas are literally winning. And then it's like y'all don't really see that. Y'all see the facade, y'all see the flashy lights, y'all see the mirrors, the smoke screens, y'all see the shit that look good. Y'all see the shit that oh I want that, I like that. Y'all see the good shit. But y'all don't look past the good shit and see that the nigga that you're fucking with is a fucked up individual. I mean,
that's another thing too, like so I want to go to the whole thing real quick. So I think it's like funny how some people like. Which I mean, my way of thinking about it is, you know, like I provide. You know, that's just me. If I'm with someone, I'm going to provide for them. You know
and that's
but cool. My thing about it is. I always see like on social media when you're talking about providing and stuff, I always see, well, my father and my grandfather got a bunch of women like that. My grandfather always provided for my grandma. First of all, do you know how not expensive stuff was back then? Like the cost of living matched
the wage.
Like, I don't think people understand. Like, if you want a house, 2 cars, you know what I'm saying? Kids, health insurance, like this stuff costs a game.
Right.
And we're talking about like reality averaging like 7 racks a month on just bills.
Right.
In the modern day. Like you can't even get a 3-bedroom out here for less than $400,000. Like really? You're paying over $250,000 for a whack ass 3-bedroom, 2 bath. Like this house is costing you $20-something hundred a month, and it's small as hell. Like, it's different nowadays. It's
Right.
And it's not like saying that's not an excuse because I don't make an excuse for it. I mean, I get money, but it's like I think when people aren't there, and then a lot of times the people that be asking for this stuff, they're nowhere in that playing field themselves. How are you requesting something and you're not even in that playing field? Now, if you're in that playing field and you're asking someone to, yeah, that's your standard.
Right.
That's who you are in life.
Right. And that's
But it's
fair.
like,
but if you're nowhere near that, like,
my thing is like,
how you expect
life
somebody
was
to be
different back then.
Right.
We need to like really get that in our heads. Your grandpa and all them weren't paying $6,000 a month in bills. They weren't. They weren't. They weren't. Let's be so for real. Your grandpa was, oh yeah, he provided for my grandmother, and okay, well he was paid like maybe $1,000 in bill, maybe. And that's pushing it.
Maybe.
That's pushing it back in the 60s.
Maybe 70s, a couple hundred.
80s, 90s, maybe the 90s, bro.
Maybe
to the 90s, you got to like maybe a grand 15.
Yeah,
100.
But in like the 60s and 50s,
but let's be so.
But in the 60s, in the 50s and 60s, now they was paying like a couple hundreds in bills in the 50s and 60s.
That's what I'm saying. Not even that much. Like, right. And cost of living match. So it's like, if someone's striving, if they're making that effort and they're not to where they want to be yet, like, don't disrespect them and brokies and all this. Like, what are we talking about? Because I guarantee you can look in your life and remember a time you were broke. Just because you're on now doesn't mean you get to crap on someone else. I mean, none of us are better than anyone else at the end of the day. I don't care if you're making 6 figures now, 7 figures now. I guarantee you a time in your life you could think of when you couldn't even make ends meet.
Hey, as quick as you can get it can be as quick as you can lose it. And if you think I'm bullshitting, hey, boy, I believe in a higher power. I believe in God. God will show your motherfucking ass. I'm telling you, if you think you higher mightier than God, man, as quick as you got that fame and glory, that'll be as fast as you can fucking lose it. So I advise y'all motherfuckers that's actually successful in life, keep doing it, but stay humble. Don't act like you can't lose that shit, because you will lose it. And then all the people that you shitted on, you gonna need their fucking help. And you better hope they got some kindness in their heart to help your punk ass. And I'm just being dead ass serious. You better hope they got some kindness in their fucking heart to help you when you fall. Because if they don't, and you burnt that bridge, hey, guess what, bro? That's your fucking fault. You burnt that bridge. If you don't believe me, ask all the motherfuckers that's famous and that done fell off and they ain't got to lick it down. They ain't got nobody to show for it. Because they burnt a lot of bridges. The shit happens. Motherfuckers get so full of themselves, they think they bigger than the fucking program. And then when they lose it all, they looking around looking for help. Now you living in a cardboard box like Squidward. Talking about spare change, spare change. Nah, nigga. You shouldn't have fucked it up. You had it all. You had it all. You had the fucking whole entire world in your hands. Yeah, you pissed it all away. And y'all gotta understand there's a difference between providing and tricking. There's a clear difference. If you married, got kids, got 3, 4, 5 cars in y'all's name, got a 4 or 5 bedroom in your house in your name, your kids doing good, your 401k as well, y'all got businesses and shit, y'all got money rolling, that's provided. But if you out here making ends meet, but you trying to go trick, you trying to go fuck this girl, so you want to go buy her shoes for her, trick on this bitch, so you want to go take her out to eat. You trying to pay this one phone bill, you paying this one rent, and now your ass broke. You're tricking, nigga. That's called being a trick. There is a clear-cut difference between the two. I'm so sick of motherfuckers talking about, I'll get hoes. I'll get nigga, you be tricking. And the only reason why they fuck with you is because you tricking. But the moment you lose, the moment you go broke, bro, they gonna get sold to the highest bidder. That's why I be laughing at niggas that get a new bitch every week. I'm like, bro, it's all fun and games, but watch, your ass gonna end up getting broke, or you gonna get one pregnant, she gonna put you on child support. And then what? Now your money gone.
Facts.
But yeah, go ahead, listen. Go ahead, keep following the Future path. Go ahead and keep listening to Future.
That's all. That's another thing too. That's what I said. From that standpoint, that's just motherfuckers being influenced too much by the outside. They see all that shit on TV and the rap videos, and they see, oh yeah, niggas is fly if they got 4 or 5 bitches. Shit played out for real though. Like when you start actually looking at life and shit, and actually getting serious about life, you see so much shit that you just wasted time bullshit on. Shit played out, bro. Shit played out, bro.
But and it's crazy because you
Now it's just
expect the
like, stay out the
older,
way. Let's get some money, bro.
you expect the older motherfucker get, you expect the nigga to collect some knowledge and wisdom to teach a nigga like me the game. Like nigga, I'm 27 years old. I've been having role models, male role models since I was young that I looked up to. Kendrick, Malcolm, Cambridge, a bunch of guys that I looked up to. Why? Because they taught me the game already at a young age. So by the time I hit my 20s, bro, I'm already innately knowing what the fuck I need to be doing. I couldn't even ask most motherfuckers right now, what is your passion in life? About most motherfuckers I ask can't even answer that shit, and that's just fucking sad. You 40 years old, and you mean to tell me you don't have a passion? You don't have something that you always wanted to achieve in life. And I can tell you how easy it is to achieve this shit. But you don't have faith in yourself. Why? Because you say you're a product of your environment. That's bullshit. That a product of your environment is that's such a bullshit saying. It doesn't mean that you have to stay where you at. A product of your environment is wherever your environment is. That's what you associate yourself with. So if you associate yourself with street niggas, you're going to be around street niggas all fucking day. Only you can be like, oh man, I don't want to hang out with these niggas no more. I'm gonna go do something different. Change your fucking environment, nigga. People be like, oh, it ain't that easy. Yes, the fuck it is. I packed my shit up and left. I stayed in the fucking shelter for a little bit till I got my shit together. It fucking happens. That's life. If you want a new life, you're going to have to embrace the suck. You're going to have to endure the suck. And as much as I hate it, for the love of fucking Christ, if you guys are going through something, I don't know how many times I gotta tell this shit. Please go to therapy. Please go to therapy. I am so tired of seeing people commit suicide. Oh my fucking Jesus Christ. Like, it's starting to irritate me to this point now. And I'm not even trying to be insensitive, but for the love of God, please go get help. Please go get fucking help. I am going to be the one to tell you go get fucking help. Nobody else is going to tell you that shit. If they do the talk, they're going to sugarcoat the shit. I am not going to. Life is not going to sugarcoat shit for you. Life is going to hit you on your fucking ass. Life is going to knock you on your fucking ass. And if you're not prepared to get up, life is just going to keep kicking you and kicking you and kicking you and kicking you and kicking you. At some point, you're going to have to say enough is enough and start to dust yourself off and start kicking life's ass. Life will only give you everything that you want out of it. If you want $1 million out of life, go get that shit. If you want to get married, if you want to have a family, go get that shit, man. Surround yourself with positive people. Surround yourself with loving people, with caring people who actually fuck with you. I met this nigga a year ago, bro. 1 year ago. I met this nigga a fucking year ago. I ain't know this nigga left of my fucking right. I ain't even know this nigga was popping like that in Arizona. I swear to God, I thought he was just a regular ass nigga that was a veteran just like me. And that's what I say. I don't care about fame and glory. That shit doesn't matter to me. My nigga done told me he done threw a bunch of fucking mansion parties. I was like, nigga, huh? My nigga was really out here like that.
A lot comes with that shit, though.
Right. And even then, I knew it. Even
That shit,
then.
a lot comes with being well known and shit. People want to be in your business too much, and then the thing about it is they don't even be telling shit right. They just tell whatever they hear and shit. Especially out in Arizona, but I don't trip about it. I be just in my own now, my own lane. That's why I just sit back, chill now. I'm on getting money. Motherfuckers talk, not talk. Being well known ain't shit. It just
Right.
gets you a bunch of fake friends.
Yeah, and you're right about that. And that's what I've been saying. Like fame and glory don't mean shit because
Right.
it's just too much. It's too much commotion that comes with that. Like I've been out here for a year and don't nobody really know who the fuck I am, except for you. And then people has to catch me on fucking on your live.
Right.
But other than that, don't nobody else know shit about me, and I'm cool with that. I don't want to be known. The only thing you need to know about me is I'm a travel agent and I'm a podcaster. And I'm a college student and a veteran of these United States Army. That's all you need to fucking know. Whatever else I tell you is because I feel like telling you. That just is as simple as that. My life is so simple and so basic and so low key, and I love it because it pisses niggas off when they can't figure out who the fuck you are. It makes them mad. So they gotta go around asking niggas, hey bro, who is that? What he do? What's his thing? What he like? And it's fucking great. I'll sit back, kick back, and I'll be laughing my ass off at y'all niggas. Trying to figure out my lifestyle. Where y'all can't. And everybody else, man, y'all need to understand there is an importance in having diverse role models. And a role model doesn't have to be like any age specific. A role model could be, I could be a role model to a motherfucker that's in high school. You feel me? I could be a role model to a motherfucker who's probably 30, 40 years old. And they're like, damn, this little nigga on his shit. I need to up my game so I can be like this nigga. You know, a role model doesn't matter, bro. It doesn't matter the age. And all that matters is what can you learn from that? You can learn something from me as a role model. You can learn something from him as a role model. You can learn something from your teacher, your principal, parent, sibling, doesn't matter. Can you learn? You gotta be willing to learn. And if you're not willing to learn, you're just gonna fall into the category of the other failed niggas in life. Niggas that's still 50, 60 years old.
Another thing is just like, if you, whatever you went through when you're younger, whatever you went through younger as a kid, I'm not gonna say get over it, but you gotta deal with that. Like, don't sit in it. Like me, my mom killed herself when I was 2 years old. You know, she tried to kill me too. I'm like, I dealt with an abusive upbringing. I was sexually assaulted by one of my own family members. Like, man, it's easy to sit in that shit. And trust me, I sat in that shit for a while, long time. Until like recently, literally. I'm 34, and I sat there just stewing in shit that literally was no longer affecting any other person but me.
And to put that in context, I was sexually assaulted by a family member, and I sat in that shit, and I'm 27. I'm just not getting over this shit. So keep that shit in the context. Continue. My bad. I don't want to cut you off.
So it's just like, don't sit in it. You just gotta find a way to push forward. Like, life moves forward. That's something I'm still learning myself, you know? Like, it's so easy to sit in that and then, like, you internalize stuff and then you let it poison who you are as a person. And you're treating other people bad. Like, it becomes a whole thing. Like, and I'm saying this from experience. Like, it becomes some other shit you don't want it to become. So it's just like, do what you have to do to make sure you're mentally well, you know, and just do it for yourself. Like, it doesn't have to be for a specific person. Just do it for you. Like, it doesn't even have to be therapy. meditation, yoga, walks, like journaling, find something, or all the above. You know, it's
Yeah.
just find a way to get out the stuff that's poisoning your soul and your person and your mind, your mental.
Because I guarantee you right now, if you think killing yourself is going to solve your problems, it's not. It's just going to go on to the next person. And that's real shit. Like, for example, my cousin, she got 2 kids. Now, she didn't kill herself. She was murdered. But the nigga's in jail. But now where her kids at? One is with my grandmother, and the other one is, I don't know where he's at. But just take that in perspective. If you have kids and you think, oh, my problems will be solved if I kill myself. No, it's not. What about your kids? You leave your kids without a fucking parent. Are you that fucking selfish? Are you that fucking selfish that you brought kids into this world? Now you can't take care of them, so you feel like the best way is to leave your kids without their parent. That's some selfish ass shit. Honestly, that's some selfish ass fucking shit. And if anybody feel respect that decision, you can fuck off. Because one, first and foremost, having kids already is a selfish ass decision on its own. Because you're bringing in another life that didn't ask to be here. First and foremost. Secondly, before you even thought about killing yourself, you didn't think to at least give them up for adoption. If you didn't want them, you could have gave them up for adoption. There are plenty of people who can't have kids and that would love to have kids. And you mean to tell me that your life is so more important than these 2 babies that you couldn't find them at a safe place with safe people before you did what you decided to do? Think about your parents. Now your parents gotta bury you. And what if you don't have life insurance? And they gotta pay that shit out of pocket. Do you know how much a casket costs? Do you know how much a casket costs? A casket costs a fucking grip. Who the fuck is sitting around $250,000 for a casket? A fucking coffin. Not to mention, you gotta pay to put the fucking hole in the ground. You gotta pay to put the hole in the ground. You gotta pay for that. You gotta pay for the tombstone. You gotta pay the funeral director. You gotta pay for so much shit. All because that you decided to take yourself out. When you could have went to therapy, you could have meditated, journalized, everything. Hell, you could have put yourself into a mental hospital if you needed to. There's nothing wrong with that. I went into a mental hospital. I tried to kill myself in the military. They threw my ass in the fucking mental hospital. I was there for a week. As soon as I got out, I took a PT test. A day after I got out from trying to kill myself, I took a PT test. I had every right to kill myself then. Honestly, I had every right to just be like, you know what, fuck it. They don't give a fuck about my life, so what, me too. And off myself too. But I stuck it out. I had to deal with the shit. Was it fair that I had to be discriminated against in my own unit? Was it fair for me? No, it wasn't. But guess what? That's life. Oh fucking well. You gotta fucking deal with the shit. Life ain't fair. I didn't ask to be sexually molested as a kid. He didn't ask to be sexually molested as a kid. Too fucking bad. The shit happens. Character development, bitch. Get over it. Character development. Fuck nigga, get over it. It is what it is. I hate that it happened to you. I hate that you were sexually assaulted as a kid or even as an adult. I really do. I hate that you have to go through that. But at the end of the day, it's either you're going to learn from it or run from it. And you can only run so far, and when you do, it's just going to be you on that cliff. And then what you going to do? You just going to say, fuck it, I give up and jump off the cliff? Or you going to turn around and run through every obstacle? You know, I had an NCO who told me some of the realest shit. Sergeant First Class Wood. And he said, if quitting is an option, right now in your life, quitting will always be an option in your life. Man, them ain't been true words spoken from an NCO. And he wasn't even in my platoon. My own platoon wasn't fucking with me. He was in a whole nother platoon. And he always looked out for me. Like, and ever since then, I just took his words to heart. There's a lot of people I gravitated towards too when I was down in my lowest. My uncle was a pastor. Whenever I had advice or I just need somebody to talk to, he was always there. Even when I was in the military, I still chopped it up with him. When I was going through what I was going through, he was there for me. I built a lot of strong connections, bro. Like, a lot. Like, my knowledge just based off what I went through as at a young age to where I'm at now at only 27, bro. It's like up there. And you have to have strong connections in life. You gotta have strong, respectable connections. People that you can look to and can be like, I know for a fact, 5-10 years down the line that I know that cuz gonna be there for me when I need him. I know for a fact that 5-10 years down the line, if he hit me up, he'll be like, hey bro, I need a favor. I know I'm there for you. Why? Because I already spent the time to get to know this nigga. Why would I do some shit that's gonna fuck this nigga over? Or stab this nigga in the back? That makes no sense to me. That never made sense. Like, you wasted all this precious time to get to know who I am, only for at the end of the day for you to just stab me in the back with the same knife I asked you to protect me with. At least if you gonna stab me in the front. God damn. If you're gonna stab me in the front. Shit. I can't say I didn't see it coming. But if you stab me in the back, come on, bro. Like, what you think, bro? What you think about building strong connections, man?
I feel like you just gotta pay attention to the type of connection you build and who you're building it with. Like, pay attention to people, how they move and stuff.
Right. You should. We gotta have diverse roles.
Me, I'm the type that I keep my connections low. That's why I laugh when I hear this and that about me, because I'm like, none of y'all know me to know this stuff about me.
I'll be looking at I'll be laughing at the shit you tell me. I'll be like, wait, when did you do this?
Like,
why did I know?
I've been in Arizona since 2018. And out of all the people that literally have had my name in their mouth, most of them have never even met me. Not one time. That's why I just laugh. I just let stuff be what it be. That's why I said I'm the most popular ghost in Arizona. Literally, you never see me, but apparently I be everywhere doing all kinds of shit. I'm like, damn, where is this? Because I know what I be doing, and my roommate know what I be doing. And I be at the house most of the time. And if I'm not, we're out together, or we're doing something real quick. Or I'm going out to eat by myself. That's why I said, people going to talk regardless, no matter what you're doing. That's why I don't worry about it.
You probably got a doppelganger.
Just don't worry about it.
You probably got a doppelganger from another universe.
I just feel like motherfuckers like to talk about what they don't know.
Yeah.
Wow.
It's easy to talk out your ass than it is to actually do research.
I never let it bother me just because that's what people gonna do.
Oh yeah.
I know what I be doing. My bank account know what I be doing.
My own bank account don't even know what I be doing. Money. My own bank account don't know what I be doing.
And I hear this and that and the third. It's like water off a duck's back. I really don't care.
I think it's because
anything people say, I keep my connections small. A couple people I call really good friends. I trust them enough to tell them certain things.
My thing is,
I actually have a connection with them, but that's it. I I don't need more like 10, 20, 30, 40 people I'm trying to call friends.
My thing is, why do niggas want to validate their lives so much?
Social media.
Like that's
social
my
media.
thing. Like
it's the era of
niggas,
social media.
Niggas
Social
want to
media made
validate.
people feel like they had to validate their lives.
Cause like I guarantee you, bro. Like in the hindsight of things,
because I was a victim of doing it myself.
Right.
Social media.
And cause I always wonder, bro. Like I get it. Like in the hindsight of things, you know, showing where you been is cool. You know, you want to take pictures of your vacations with your boo. Cool. That's fine.
Validating themselves, they just like
I know, and I get that. And I get that. You know, show that you're lit. You know, that's one thing. Showing that you're lit, that's cool. I respect that. But to go out your way to be like, and to go tell a nigga like, oh, you need to be living like this. You need to be living like me. You need to be doing this. You need to be doing that. Who the fuck are you? Nobody cares. Like, in the hindsight of things, nobody gives a fuck how you live your life. If you want to show off that you lit, cool. Do you, bro? Do you, girl? That's fine. But at the end of the day, don't nobody give a fuck. Don't nobody give a shit. Don't nobody care. We got our own lives to live. But for you to go out your way to be like, oh yeah, you need to live like me. Look at all this gold, all this jewelry. Look at all these badass hoes that I got. Y'all niggas lame. Y'all niggas lazy. Y'all niggas don't do shit. Get like me. We laugh at you because you look goofy and you look corny. You going out your way to try to prove you're like that when in reality, bro, don't nobody give a shit. And 9 times out of 10, it be the most unknown niggas. It be the most unknown niggas in the world that be trying to do this shit. Like, you don't ever really just see Chris Brown just out on live acting the ass. It's always somebody recording this nigga acting the ass. But this nigga don't be acting the ass himself. But it's always some unknown nigga who's trying to become popular for some odd reason that's trying to show his ass. Dude, don't nobody care, bro. Don't nobody give a shit. And when your stupid ass go to jail because you bullshitting, nigga, we just gonna laugh at you. Like, these, like, niggas be bugging, bro. And I think a lot of niggas are insecure about themselves, too. That's a big thing. There's a lot of dudes who are insecure about them. That are insecure about themselves. And I think it might be because of how they grew up. Or just how they perceive themselves in other people's eyes. But there is a lot of dudes who want to project like their insecurities on other people. Like, just because you're depressed doesn't mean I gotta be depressed with you. This is not a depressed hand and holding ceremony, motherfucker. This ain't what this is. If you depressed, deal with that shit on your own time. You're not gonna fuck up my mood because you're in a bad fucking mood. I'll look at your ass goof out like, man, you better leave me alone. Like, I think there's a lot of people who feel like they should be, they want people to feel the same way they do. And I don't like that shit.
I don't even engage with motherfuckers half the time no more. I'm getting super in my era to where I'm non-confrontational about shit. Let you have it. You can talk all the shit you want.
I'm super non-confrontational.
I just don't give a shit. I'll tune you out.
I'm super non-confrontational. You're not important
enough in my day to give you any type of attention.
Right.
That's how I'm getting with people. It's just my piece. I don't give a fuck. Like, I don't. I just don't care. I don't care what people have to say or think about me, especially when they don't know me. I just don't care. I don't care for the drama. I don't care for rumors that people heard online, so then they spread it like they're a bunch of high schoolers when we're like 30-year-old, late 20s, late 30s, 40s even, old people. Like, I don't care. I'm just so over people and the way they act about certain stuff. And my thing about it is like, they would rather talk about something that they don't even know is factual than to ask the person that it involves. Like, hey, I heard this about you. Is this true? So I can tell you that. Hell no. Who the fuck told you that? And then that's the thing I hate. People will tell you something, but then they don't want to tell you who told them. That's fake shit to me. Get out my face telling me shit if you're not gonna tell me who told you that shit.
Right.
Like, that's fake shit. People so fake and so stupid these days. I don't even care. Just drama is crazy to me. I'm over it. I just want to get money, live my life in peace, and be happy. I don't care about no social media. After this shit happens, freaking that I'm about to do, I'm off social media. For real. I'm gonna literally make new social medias and have someone run that shit for me. I don't want to have access to it at all. Like, I'm off this shit. Like, I just care about living life right now. Once you start living life for real, like, I've been getting to the point where I'm like, just remembering when I didn't have social media. I didn't give a shit about this shit. And I don't give a shit about it now. Like, that's where I'm on. I got to this point to where I got crazy, wanting to show everything about my life, like, show stuff, just because, like, after getting out of my relationship with my ex-wife, you know what I'm saying? Like, I wanted to freaking, like, I was living good, like, on my own, doing my own shit. Like, the relationship tried to break me, but I didn't break. But then it just got to this thing where I'm like obsessed with showing my life, obsessed with all this. It's just petty kid shit. It's kid shit. I'm over this shit. I just don't care. I just want to live my life. I don't even care to talk to people anymore, like really text people. I don't even bother because people will be like, oh, and then they'll make up all kinds of excuses. Like, you'll see someone go online all day. And then, oh, I didn't hit you up but you've been online like 4 or 5 times a day. Your Facebook went active, then deactive, then it went back active. So you were getting on there.
You was on your phone.
Or you were on your phone. Like, you couldn't message or say, what's up, friend, or hey, what's up, person, what's up, how you been? I'm over the fake shit. I just don't want time for it.
I don't give a
like, my circle is getting dumb small, and I like it like that. I don't give a shit.
I already tell people, like, even my phone content, I'll be blocked. Yeah, I'll block my sister, boy. I'll block my fucking sister, boy. Like, I don't play that shit. Like, if you come to me with a problem and I give you a solution and you don't like the way you receive, I don't like the way how I said it, and you go on this year long of not talking to me, yeah, I'm gonna block your fucking numbers. I don't want to talk to you until I see you face to face. And I told my mama the same shit. I don't want to say shit to my sister until I see her face to face. We can squash whatever the fuck it is need to be squashed because I'm sick of this shit. I've been trying to reach out to her a whole year straight. Nothing. Okay, bet. I even apologized. Still nothing. She responded back, said she accepted my apology, and I still ain't heard from her. So I told my mom, I said, okay, bet. I just told her I blocked her number. The next time if she want to talk to me, I'll be at home for the family reunion. That's another reason I'm going home for the family reunion. So we can squash whatever the shit me and my sister got between us. This is gonna be the one and only time I'm gonna extend an olive branch. If she don't want to accept it, I'm gonna go about my way. And whatever happens after that, it ain't got shit to do with me. I don't have time to feel like I'm the bad guy for trying to keep a relationship going. Fuck that and fuck you. You can kiss my ass all the way to the fucking tank. I wouldn't give a fuck. Like, I'm not finna sit here and question my sanctity as a human being, as a brother, as a friend, boyfriend, husband, whatever the case may fucking be, to keep a relationship going. Fuck you and our relationship. I will burn that fucking bridge to the fucking ground. And I will let you rebuild it. Cause why? And just as quick as you became my family member, I will fucking remove you. I don't care. All that's still your sister. That's still your family. I don't give a fuck. We're both adults. And in order to give respect, you gotta give that shit. And if you ain't trying to give it, man, I ain't trying to hear it. It is what it is.
All I know is I'm focused on the goal right now, and I don't give a fuck what nobody got going on. I don't really give a shit. I don't give a fuck what motherfucker on social media got going on. I don't give a fuck what motherfucker talking about right now. That's why I've been out the way. Motherfuckers been like, where you been at? Like, I've been out the way like I always am. Why you say where I've been at?
Yeah.
Just because you ain't see me on live. Bitch, that's the only place y'all see me. I don't get why people be like, where I've been at, like they see me all the fucking time. Y'all niggas ain't no friends of mine.
Where
I
you
don't
been
know
at,
y'all
boy?
niggas, man.
I ain't
Like,
seen you in
come
about a
on,
week.
bro.
Where you been
I be
at?
off the shit with niggas, bro. Niggas is fake, bro.
Nigga ain't seen me a damn my
Niggas is
fucking
fake,
life.
bro.
What did you mean where the fuck I been?
And then I don't know if people got it confused or something, but like they think I'm just not like that because I don't be on some shit like that. But it's like, nigga, don't play with me. I'm not to be played with. People be talking too much shit and acting too fake with this, so I'm on your face. I ain't got time for this shit. Like I said, motherfuckers be talking so much foul crap. I bet you if they saw me outside right now,
no one do
they
damn
wouldn't say
thing.
shit. They probably go, "What's up, TJ?" Yeah, because you know, bro, don't play with me like that.
Hey, bro, the last
That's why I be
nigga,
off that. I don't care. I'm not on no drama.
Hey, the last nigga said he was gonna slap me. When he see me, I was like, "Cuz you got my address."
I don't give a shit about none of this shit.
Hey, there was a nigga who said, and nigga once said he was gonna slap me when he pulled up to my crib. Nigga, that was 2 weeks ago. That was 2 weeks ago.
I don't deal with the bullshit.
Yeah, bro, like, man, look.
I deal with bullshit.
I don't do violence, but I always choose violence. Remember that shit. I don't do violence, but I always choose violence. So if you feel like that you want to get violent with me, that's fine. But just know I'm prepared to die, motherfucker. I already made my peace with God. Hey, man, look, when it's my time, it's my time. I just want you to understand that. Do you understand what comes with that? Because that means if I'm ready to die, bitch, I hope you're ready to die too. Because if you're not ready to die, you might want to leave me the fuck alone. Because it's either do or die at this point. It's fight to the fucking death with me. So I advise
Yeah,
you.
but at the same time, nigga, you need to learn how to leave shit be. Because that whole situation, you escalated the fuck out that shit, bro. So they even got to that whole point. Niggas was trying to pull up.
Oh yeah, I know.
You started fanning the flame. That's why I said you too grown for that, nigga, to be fanning the flame.
Because
nigga, you
because
don't
it's like,
know,
man, I don't give a fuck.
Nigga,
because it's like this.
We not kids though.
And I understand.
I would have told that nigga, "Fuck you. You want to do something about it? Pull up." That would have been the end of it.
I'm
not about to go whole paragraphs back with a nigga or back and forth online. That's kid shit. We're too grown to be going. I'm not spending a whole day dropping subs about you or talking shit about you directly. I don't give a fuck. Now I tell a nigga quick, just like I got on live. I got on that live and told that nigga what's his name when he tried to get butt about to fucking Ryder. I told that nigga what it was. I got up on that live, nigga. You know where the address is, 1547. Pull the fuck up or shut the fuck up, nigga. And I got off that shit. And nigga kept messaging me in my thing. I'm literally not even reading that shit. I told him, I'm not reading this. I'm deleting it. Every time he send me a paragraph, I delete that shit. Niggas be getting mad about that because then they see me deleting the shit. Yeah, I'm deleting the
well,
fuck
because
out
it's
shit.
like this.
I'm not let shit go because then if a nigga really pulled up and started getting buck over here,
I'm ready.
And but then that's a whole shit. Then he trying to kick you out because you got police contact over up in his shit. Y'all fighting over here. You gotta think bigger picture, nigga. This is your place. And if Jeff find out about that shit, that's ass, your ass. Because he has every right. Any landlord has any right about police contact to kick you out their spot. Then you gotta deal with that. Then what if a nigga would have came over and got buck shooting? Like, let's be real. You may think what you think about Ace, but we don't know him and what he really like. We barely met the nigga one time in person. So then what if he would have came over and started shooting or bucking, and then one of these kids that live over here get hit? Or then somebody get hurt because y'all out there scrapping over the shit. That's why I told both of y'all to leave that shit alone. Because it was getting to a place that didn't even have to go. Over two niggas who just don't like each other. We don't like each other, shut the fuck up. As I told you, you don't like me, pull up or shut up. That's why that kills it right there. That keeps it from getting crazy. Because it's like, okay, pull up, we can scrabble it out. But then when you start talking about niggas' mamas and all kind of shit, nigga, you're taking it to a whole other place that don't have to be. Because trust me, someone talking about my mama, I'm coming up and I'm trying to put you in the fucking dirt. Just because, nigga, we're grown men. Why are you talking about my mother? Well, I kept it on you. I'm talking shit about you. Why are you talking about my family?
Well, to be fair, he got disrespectful with me first, and I always say I don't.
Yeah,
I
but
don't
that's
do
what my thing
shit.
though, nigga.
Like,
you can't go.
It's
you
one
trying
thing.
to, nigga, you can't match disrespect with disrespect.
No, because
no,
it's like this. It's one thing if
that's what I'm saying, though.
Because it's one thing if we're high siding and joking. I was high siding on this nigga. He got
yeah, but
disrespectful.
you weren't fanning.
He got
You could tell the
disrespectful
nigga was
first.
getting mad though, nigga. You can't keep trying to.
Okay, then don't try to hostile with me if you can't take the heat.
Yeah,
what
but
you
that's
mean?
what I'm saying.
Nah,
you got mad and you talking about somebody's mama.
Because I do
Why
because it's like this. It's like this.
That's what niggas really want to start pulling up,
because it's like this.
Y'all were high-siding each other.
And that's what I'm saying. I kept the high-siding each other. He the one that took it too far. He the one that got disrespectful.
Yeah, but he kept it on you, though. Who cares, nigga? He kept it on you, though. He kept his disrespect to you.
Yeah,
you want to start talking about niggas.
Yeah, you goddamn right. Because it's like this. I wasn't going to get disrespectful with a nigga. I was going to keep a high-sided jokes. I can do that shit all day. But if you get disrespectful with me, I'm going to show you how disrespectful I can
you
get.
had already got disrespectful. Y'all niggas was calling niggas bitches and hoes, all kinds of shit. That's already disrespectful. So what you mean? If anything, you took it there, nigga. You were the first one to call this nigga a bitch on the thing. That on the post, nigga.
No,
then that's when you want to start getting
no. He called because this was long
then
before.
Then your whole family trying to jump in. Look how stupid this shit got.
Because this was long before this happened. This was long before. This was when I was first of all, I wouldn't even got to subliminally do shit. If I got a problem with you, I'm gonna call you.
Yeah, but you were dropping mad subs about this nigga, bro.
Bro, a lot of the shit I post ain't about this nigga.
Nigga, during that time, you know exactly what the fuck you were posting,
bro.
And
nigga,
you were gonna
bro,
get
you
it.
Know how many niggas I know?
So you can't say that, though, Tony.
Bullshit. Bullshit.
Nigga.
Nah, that's bullshit. Because I know plenty of niggas.
Drop that shit right when this nigga. Y'all started beefing.
No.
You started talking about niggas rocking chains and all that shit right when you and Ace started beefing.
No. That wasn't even it. That wasn't even that either. That wasn't that one either. It was when I made that post. And I said it because
you were talking about Ace.
No, I was not.
What, nigga, you even told me you were talking about Ace.
No. Yeah, because it was funny. But I'm saying at that point, at that point, I'm saying there was a story I was recalling when a homeboy of mine.
My thing is, all I'm trying to say, I'm not trying to argue with you about. My thing is, you can't go fanning flames and then get mad when a nigga flame you up and then start taking it to somewhere else it doesn't have to be. Bringing a nigga's mama into it when he disrespecting you is, first of all, that's petty. That's high school shit. Your mama. That's something a high schooler does. Y'all got to keep the disrespect to each other because then that's when shit gets stupid. Then y'all started going back and forth. Your family all the way in Texas talking about coming down here. See, shaking a little bit of shit and you trying to flame it up because you're taking it as entertainment can make it a whole thing it didn't have to be. That's why I said I'm the major crash out ever. Nigga.
I know, I get it.
I'm the most major crash out ever, nigga. If you would have met me 5 years ago, you'd have been like, I do not want to fuck with this nigga. Because I would literally crash out. Me and that nigga would have still been going at it right now.
Right.
2 weeks later, that's how bad I am. And I would have been on live calling you a hoe, a bitch, your mama, your sister. I fucked both of them. They both pussy stank, all that. I'm not that nigga, bro. But then I just realized, nigga, you just don't want to make shit.
Well,
shit
because it's like this, bro.
You know what I'm saying?
No, because it's like this. The reason why I say it went to where it went is because I made that post where it was like, why are you, if you want to fuck with somebody I talk to, then just do that.
All that shit out of here.
Yeah, if you want to fuck with somebody I talk to, if you want to fuck with somebody I talk to, then you can. You don't gotta lie to me about it. That's weird. That's when he came at me weird about that shit. And I was like, and I was like, bro, you gotta be one of those weird ass niggas that do shit like that.
But see, this is what I'm talking about.
And then
we're real friends. Like, I'm gonna call him out.
Right, and then that's when,
like, if I think he fucked up, he know. We already had this conversation.
Right. And that's when the disrespectful shit started. I don't never throw shit towards that nigga. He felt some type of about the shit I was posting. I was like, bro, if I had a problem with you, fam, which I never did have an issue with you.
Yeah.
If I had a problem with you, my nigga, I would have went to you directly. You're nobody. Yeah. I'm not scared of no man, no nigga. I'll bleed just like you. So if I have a problem with you, I'm going to address you directly. Now, if you feel some type of way about the shit that I post, nigga, fix your shady ass ways. And I said that shit. I was like, bro, I've never said anything about you. You took it that way. You took it that far. So that means you are a shitty, shady person. And then your homegirls and shit tried to jump on. I told them the same shit. I don't have a problem with this nigga. This nigga got a fine ass girl. He going on all these expensive vacations. Why is he worried about the shit that I'm posting? And it ain't got shit to do with him. That's what I was trying to figure out. He's the one that was getting disrespectful. I'm trying to figure out, bro, if you don't like me so much, why are you still commenting on my shit? Why are you still fucking with me? Why are you still bothering me? That's when I was like, okay, bet. obviously he don't understand. I'm trying to keep it cool. So let me get disrespectful with this nigga and show you how stupid this shit can really go. Because I can bring your mama, your daddy, your granny, your papa, sister, Kadisha, Carvel, Lenny, him, her, him, body, anybody you want. I don't care. But if I'm keeping it to just hindsight and I'm just laughing and joking and I'm just trying to see what's really the issue, and you want to get disrespectful, or you gonna lose your apartment. TJ your daddy. TJ take care of you. He give you an allowance. Why are you going this far, bro? We ain't even have to do all that. So yeah, I got disrespectful when I said fuck your mama and fuck everybody else you want to talk about. I don't care. But I'm saying, like, bro, you got all this shit going for you. You got all this good shit going for you. Why are you concerned with a nigga you only met one time? That was my big thing about it.
No, yeah, facts.
That was why I was tripping. And I was like, bro, I'm trying to sit here and trying to get to you understand, bro, I don't have no issue with you. You got some beef with me, and I don't know why. I don't know if it's because you think me and TJ just buddy like that, and you want to get in on it. I don't know what the situation is, but my nigga, you have an issue with me, and I don't know why. I don't have an issue. I don't give a fuck enough about you to have an issue with you. I gotta care about you to have an issue with you. That's real shit. I gotta care about you to have an issue with you. I don't give a fuck about you. I don't know shit about you. And I don't want to know about you. No shit about you. But what you not finna do, you not finna come check me like you just know me. You not finna come check me like you just in my life. Cause then I can show you who I am, and my nigga, trust me, my information goes deep with you. If I wanted to, I could have put all your business out there. And then I would have been looking like the bad guy. And then me and this nigga would have had an issue because he would have been like, bro, you didn't have to do all that. And you know what I'm talking about. So, nigga, I'm sparing you by being quiet. The shit I said to you, nigga, that was a tap on the ass. And you know that was a tap on the ass. And let's just be honest, you know that was a tap on the ass for me. All the shit that I can research on the motherfucker real quick if I wanted to, man, stop it. But I kept it peaceful because I don't want to go that route with you, bro. To Ace Boogie, I don't have a beef with you. I don't got a beef with you, bro. But you not finna sit here and act like you can just check me like you know me, bro. That's something I'm not gonna play with. That's something I don't do. If you ever want to know something about me, my nigga, just ask. Just ask, nigga. I'll tell you. But to just go off and say all kinds of shit talking out the side of your ass, I'm going to have to show you up, my bro. And I didn't want to have to do you like that, but you kind of asked for it, man. You kind of asked for it. But hey, it is what it is. I ain't got no beef with you, bro. I'll leave it at that. If I offended you, if I offended you in any way, I'm not sorry. But hey, it is what it is. You ain't gonna like me, and that's okay. Cool, you don't gotta like me, bro. Just all I can say is just be safe and stay out the way. Keep doing your thing. To the rest of the Grimcast podcast people, I appreciate you guys for tuning in.
It's your boy Long Wolf, Tony.
Y'all have a good night.
We out.